Welcome back to Sugar with Tea, where we sip tea while dishing tea with me, Toni. Today's topic, I'm going to give you 5 affirmations that you should be saying to yourself every day in the mirror. Stay tuned. Let's face it, sometimes life can be difficult. The day-to-day of career, family, household, task, sometimes it can be more than we can chew. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed by the pressure of it all. Not to mention the outside eyes that are judging how we perform from one day to the next. The pressure to be perfect and perform flawlessly can cause insecurity. And we kind of begin to believe that we're not as good as the next person. We have been taught to be super women and then ridiculed and shamed when we're anything less. It's not fair. And it's certainly not realistic. If we're not careful, these unrealistic expectations can cause shame, guilt, and insecurity. And I'm not here for it. So, before I go out into the world every day, I give myself a little motivation. I look into the mirror and I tell myself these 5 affirmations. Number 1, you are strong. Listen, the pressures of everyday life is definitely overwhelming. We pretend to be these super women because we've been told that's the way we are supposed to be. And the reality is that that's not very realistic. Whenever we may have a moment of releasing through crying or venting or feeling unsure, we're viewed as being weak. And listen, that's just not realistic. Society tells us that as a superwoman, you should have your cape on every day. But I'm here to tell you that it's okay to hang up your cape sometimes. Expressing emotions does not make you weak. It actually lets you know that you are in the moment and you are present and aware of your feelings, and that's a good thing. Taking the time to release helps you to let go of stress. Haven't you noticed that after a good cry or a good vent, you feel less stressed? It feels good to talk to someone. It feels good to even in silence, in your own space, just let it go. Cry, vent, scream, yell. Talk about somebody. Feelings do not equate to weakness. It means that you are human and you are alive. You are strong and you are resilient. Like me, I actually do a strength dance. And it kind of looks something like this. Come on. Did you really think I would get through an entire video without at least having a little fun? I'll take a note for 200, Alex. So here we go. Ain't no shame in my game. Affirmation number 2. You are worthy. You are worthy of every good thing that comes your way. You are worthy of being respected, loved, and more than anything, you are worthy of being happy. Never think that an unfavorable past should dictate your worth. Every day is a new day for starting over. Yesterday was yesterday, and today is a new day. A new day to make this life what you want. No one else can do that for you. You're in control. Make life what you want it to be. Take charge and be the person that you desire to be. You should not only want good things to come, you should expect good things to come. You are worthy, and you should remind yourself every day. Affirmation number 3. You are smart. This is one that I am big on. I always put this one in my daily affirmations. We all deal with self-doubt, and sometimes we let self-doubt put us in a box. We put ourselves in a box, and this stunts our growth. What's even worse than that is that we have so much self-doubt about our own capabilities that we end up going to others for approval. That is a big no-no. Notice, I said approval and not advice or opinions. Never let the opinions of others decide your next move in life. It is your life, and no matter how hard you try to explain an idea to someone, their advice is going to come from a place of their state of being. It is based off of their fears and what they would do. If you are looking for advice, then great. Maybe they may give you a few ideas that you can add to what you've already thought of. But you do not need their approval for your next move. You are smart enough to make your own decisions because you are smart and creative, and you decide where you go next in life because you're smart. You've got this. Okay, affirmation number 4. You are beautiful inside and out, and don't you dare let anyone tell you any different. I want to say this again. You are beautiful inside and out. There is no one like you. You are a joy. You are a beauty. Body shaming starts when we are kids. You're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too flat-chested, you're too big-chested. I don't like the way you talk. You talk with the slang. You have an accent. I don't like that. No matter what, shamers will tell you that you are not good enough. Society says that there's only one standard of beauty, and that's the model in the magazine who has been photoshopped and retouched to impossible perfection. Sis, you are beautiful, and you need to remind yourself of that as often as possible. Take time and stand in front of a mirror and admire your features every day. But I don't want you to stop there. I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself what makes you beautiful. Do you love your eyes? Do you love your lips? Do you love your curves? What is it about you that you love? Admire your body every day because you are unique. You don't look like anyone else. There is only one you. You are the prototype, you are the original, and you are absolutely beautiful. I also want you to understand that beauty is not just physical. Beauty is also what's on the inside. When you're standing in the mirror, I want you to tell yourself what parts of your soul that you love. Are you a nurturer? Do you love your personality? Do you love the fact that you're a free spirit? What is it? There is something about you that makes you stand out to the world. Your inside beauty is the most valuable thing that you possess. And I am here to tell you that the more beautiful you are on the inside, the more beauty will be projected on the outside. The brighter your light shines, the more magnetism you have, the more attractive you are to others. And listen, saying these things to yourself and admiring yourself is not vanity. It is self-love, self-care, self-preservation. So, do that for me. Stand in front of the mirror and admire yourself in all your beauty. You are beautiful. I love your heart. I love your mind. I love your free spirit. I love that you are unapologetically you. Don't you change, girl. Don't you change. Number 5, and the last on our list of affirmations, is you are unique. I mentioned this in number 4 because I want to put it in your head that you are special. Affirmation number 5 is you are unique. Listen, there is no one in the world as unique as you. There is no one in the world like you. What you bring to your family, your career, your life, and others, only you can do. I want to talk on this because I have had so many conversations with women who want to start something, some type of creative project, or start a business, and they say, I'm not sure if I want to do this because it's been done before. Not by you. No matter what that project is, it is going to have your own creative spin on it. Because there is no one with your thoughts, your mind, your unique way of seeing things. Start that project. Open that business. Do that thing that you are fearful of doing, and your excuse is it's already been done before. Again, not by you. A lot of times we feel like we have to fit into a mold of what society says we're supposed to be. And this is something that baffles me. Society paints a picture of how you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to act, what you should have accomplished by a certain age. I'm going to do a separate video on us women and what society tells us we should be, because I want to talk specifically to women who feel like they have to be married and they have to have children at a certain age. Why? Because society told you you do? I'm not going to get off track, but listen to me. You are unique. You write your own script. You are the curator of your life. No one else not society, not what society says you have to be, not society, what society says you are. You are unique, and the unique gift that you give to this world is your own. Please remember that. Because my life is not your life. Your life is not my life. We all grow and learn at our own rate. We decide what's normal, not society. You are unique. So, for this last affirmation, I want to give you an example, very small, minute example, about a time when I went against the norm. When I got married, I wanted a colored stone. And I'm not talking about these expensive colored stones that these celebrities, these green diamonds and yellow diamonds. No, I mean, I really wanted a birthstone. I wanted an aquamarine stone. And I had my heart set on an aquamarine stone in a halo setting. Now, when I said this, I was met with so much hate and so many naysayers. Like, why would you do that? You know, you need to get a diamond, and just why would you do that? Why? For what reason? Why would you do that? And I was in my 20s, I believe, late 20s at the time. And you know, I let people talk me out of that. And I went with the big diamond. When I got my second wedding band, my wedding ring, I decided, I was older. I was much older, and I had learned many lessons on my way to being me. I went out and looked for that aquamarine ring. While I was looking, I found the most beautiful pearl ring that I ever saw. I thought it was just the most beautiful thing. And do you know, even in my older years, I had people telling me, why would you do that? If he said that he would get whatever you want, why would you do that? I had people going as far as to say, you're going to get laughed at. I don't give a damn what people say. I don't care. This is what I want. And when I look back on that young me who listened to the naysayers, to the people who are not me, what you like is what you like. What I like is what I like. My uniqueness is something that only I can understand. Period. I like what I like. And this time, the older me didn't care. I didn't give a flying fig about what people said. I did not care. I didn't care. Matter of fact, I kind of told them mind their doggone business. This is me. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. And yeah, you can just take a big dose of shut the hell up. So please remember that the uniqueness that you bring to this earth cannot be duplicated by anyone else. You are here for a reason. I am here for a reason. We make this universe what it is. And your part, Your tiny part in this universe is needed. So please remember, you are unique. And I need you to say that to yourself every morning in the mirror. Okay? Can you do that for me? So, those are the 5 affirmations that I say to myself every morning before starting my day. I hope that you decide that you're going to practice self-care and love yourself. Until next time, bye.